What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give my keys to victory for our Week 1 game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys continuing to tune into the channel, continuing to help me grow my channel and sharing out my content on all the social media platforms. If you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for continuing to tune in, continuing to share out my content. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So like I stated, in today's video, I do want to give my keys to victory for our Week 1 game between our Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be our first home game of the season, and I'm really excited for this game on Sunday that'll kick off at 1 p.m. And with that being said, let's jump right into the keys to victory. So the first key to victory for our Atlanta Falcons in winning this game is going to be our offensive line. The Philadelphia Eagles have a really good defensive line, led by Fletcher Cox, who's the defensive tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles, a Pro Bowl. He's definitely a Pro Bowl defensive tackle, one of the better defensive tackles in the game. They also have Brandon Graham, who's a very good pass rusher. They also have Josh Sweat, who's a rotational pass rusher that they use. And they also have Derek Barnett. All of these guys are very good pass rushers. And I forgot that they also brought in from the Washington football team, Ryan Kerrigan, who's a guy that I really liked and wanted the Falcons to bring in. And he's a guy that has, I believe, over 100 sacks in his career. Ryan Kerrigan, I believe also when leaving the Redskins, formerly the Washington Redskins, Ryan Kerrigan, I believe, is on the top of the list in sacks, an all-time sack record for the Washington football team's franchise history. So Ryan Kerrigan is a veteran pass rusher, a very good pass rusher, especially on third downs, third and longs, and things of that nature. So if our Atlanta Falcons is going to win this game, the first key to victory is going to be our offensive line, slowing down the defensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles, protecting Matt Ryan, creating running lanes for our running backs in this game. But it may be tough sledding going up against one of the better defensive lines in the game. They also have on that defensive line Javon Hargrave, who's another guy that's very good at stopping the run. So they are really stout up front on that defensive line. And Fletcher Cox and those guys are known to disrupt games. So the first key to victory for our Atlanta Falcons to win this game on Sunday will be protecting Matt Ryan, creating running lanes, and our offensive line containing the defensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the second key to victory in this game for our Atlanta Falcons is going to be the tight ends. The Philadelphia Eagles, it'll be basically the tight ends and our wide receivers are key in this game because the Philadelphia Eagles struggle in their secondary. They struggled last season, and they don't have quality linebackers. They have really young linebackers, and they don't have marquee players on that second level or on that third level. The main defensive back that they have that is a very good cornerback is former Pro Bowler Darius Slay, the longtime Detroit Lions corner. He is one of the better corners in the league and has been one of the better cornerbacks in the league for many years. They call him Big Play Slay. But he's pretty much the only guy on that back end as far as their cornerbacks that I think is solid. The rest of their guys are really young. Avonte Maddox, the other kid that they got, Steven Nelson from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's just an average corner. But I think that we can have our way with their back end. So I really think that Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts, Hayden Hurst, Russell Gage, and these guys could really have good games. But I really think that it's going to be important to control the middle of the field. And I believe that the linebackers that they have are not great in coverage. So Hayden Hurst and Kyle Pitts, I can see both of those guys having big games on Sunday. And I really think that Matt Ryan is going to be able to carve up that secondary of the Philadelphia Eagles as long as our offensive line holds up and gives Matt Ryan time to deliver the football. Now, the third key to victory in this game is going to be forcing turnovers for our defense. Jalen Hurts is a young quarterback. This is his first year starting for the Philadelphia Eagles. He is a mobile quarterback, but I believe that Dean Pease coming over as our defensive coordinator, who's very aggressive and likes to blitz, I really think that that's going to give us opportunities for some interceptions or maybe forcing a fumble in this game. I can see one of our corners or linebackers coming away with an interception in this game, especially if our defensive line and linebackers play the way that they did in the preseason by getting their hands up when they couldn't get home to the quarterback and batting the football down. I really think that in this game we could see at least one interception or maybe one forced fumble on Jalen Hurts, because he's a guy that likes to scramble outside of the pocket, which can be dangerous when you're a team that likes to blitz, because you have to be mindful where the quarterback is at all times. When you blitz, usually that means that you're in some type of man coverage, meaning your back is turned to the quarterback, and usually that's when mobile quarterbacks like to dart out of the pocket and take off. So good news, we do have a great linebacking core, a lot of fast linebackers on our team, and I think that we'll be able to contain a guy like Jalen Hurts. But I do think that Dean Pease is one of those coaches that's going to scheme up some of those zone blitzes that's going to confuse Jalen Hurts, because he is one of the younger quarterbacks in the league and he is a first-time starter. I really think that Dean Pease is going to throw a lot at Jalen Hurts, a lot of unscouted looks that's going to confuse Jalen Hurts. And I really think in this game we can force a fumble or force an interception or a couple turnovers. But it's going to be important that we win the turnover battle, that we protect the football and don't turn the football over. And my last key to victory for our Atlanta Falcons is coaching. In this game, it's going to be very important that Arthur Smith, as the head coach, and Dean Pease to call smart plays, to play complementary football, and to stick with what is working. Don't go away from what is working. Last season, we know when we had Dan Quinn and we had the last regime here, for whatever reason, anytime in the game when we had the lead or we were winning, the coach would go away from whatever we were having success doing. And I think it's going to be very important in this game. If you're running the ball well, to stick with it. If you're throwing the ball well, stick with it. But I think it's important in this game that you mix it up. I talked about it on Monday during the Heavy Hitter show, that it's going to be very important on offense with Arthur Smith calling plays to use a lot of misdirection, put guys in motion, so you can confuse the Philadelphia Eagles defense and you can slow down that pass rush. So it's going to be important when Arthur Smith is calling plays in this game that he call those misdirection type plays. And it's also going to be important that we establish the running game. If we establish the running game in this game, we can really open up the play action. And that's really what can kill the Eagles, because the Eagles don't have, like I said, good line coverage linebackers, and they struggle on the back end. So if those guys have to step up to play the run because we're running the ball with great success, that's going to give Matt Ryan a lot of gaping holes to throw to. It's going to open up a lot of patches in their zone defense. So I definitely think in this game it's going to be very important that we establish that running game and that we use that passing game and that play action to try to get some open catches across the middle for guys like Kyle Pitts and Hayden Hurst. I really think this is going to be a big game for the tight ends and also possibly the running backs out of the backfield. But in this game, that's pretty much all I had as far as my keys to victory. I do think that the Falcons do have the upper hand headed into this game as far as the skilled players on offense. And I believe that we have the better quarterback, being that Matt Ryan's a veteran guy, one of the elite quarterbacks in the NFL. And Jalen Hurts is still a guy that's still learning. He's still, like I said, a first-year starter. And I think that usually, because this is a passing league, The only way that I see the Eagles possibly beating our Atlanta Falcons in this game is if they can muck the game up and they can get after Matt Ryan. If the Eagles are able to get pressure on Matt Ryan and stop our running game, that's the only chance I give them. I don't believe the Eagles offense is a high-powered offense. They have a first-year head coach, just like our Atlanta Falcons, and Nick Sirianni. And I'm not too sure what to expect out of their offense, but I don't believe their offense is as explosive, as our Atlanta Falcons offense. So I don't believe they're going to be able in this game to keep up as far as if we get into a shootout. I don't believe that Jalen Hurts can get into a shootout with a guy like Matt Ryan and our high power offense. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of the video. I definitely will be doing a post game show after the game on Sunday. Me and Atlanta Falcons Nation, we will be doing a post game show as always, as we do every Sunday. So definitely tune into that. But hopefully we get our first win of the season. Like I said, I do think that the Philadelphia Eagles are a decent opponent, but I just think that the Atlanta Falcons, I believe we're a better team at this point. The Eagles are a very young team, just like the Atlanta Falcons. But I think at this point we have the upper hand just when it comes to the offense and being a high-powered offense and being able to slow down their offense. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. You guys let me know what you think of the video. I'm going to have a lot more coming for you guys, but I will be giving you guys the keys to victory every single week. But I do thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for your boy. But this been your boy Jew. I'll holler at you guys in the next video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Peace.